Hey yo, so something happened just yesterday, right? So yesterday morning, before I started my day, I did a prayer. I won't get into what the prayer was about. I probably did a number of prayers, but two things in particular that I prayed about yesterday for something to happen yesterday, right? As the day, and this is early in the morning when I did the prayer, but as the day carried on, and once I got about to, halfway, 3/4 through the day, I noticed that the two things that I prayed for, or two of the things that I prayed for yesterday, right? But in particular, these two things I remember specifically that I prayed about. But anyway, about three-quarters of the way through the day yesterday, I noticed that the things that I prayed for were happening, right? And they have happened before, but they hadn't happened in a while. But anyway, so they happened yesterday. I noticed it. And it was just a warm feeling that came over me that let me know that God answered my prayers, right? And some people could shrug that off as coincidence, but I like to call them Christ incidents, right? But the reason it made me feel good, not only because God answered my prayers yesterday and within the same 24 hours that I prayed it, I felt good because I knew that God was with me. Now, and you know how people say I can hear God talking to me? It could just be my own mind that came into play based on what I'm about to say now. But when that happened, when I noticed that those two prayers were answered, it made me think, or I could hear God saying, "You fool, I'm answering your prayers all the time." Hear me out. It's dope. Because I'm pretty sure somebody probably have heard this, but they may not have heard it like this. But he said, "You fool, chill out. I'm answering your prayers." Talking about the prayers that I have, like these bigger prayers, like things that, I'm very vocal about. How frustrated I get when I'm waiting on God, this kind of stuff, right? As are most people. But the thing was, he said, "You fool, I'm answering your prayers all the time. You just don't see the things that I'm doing behind the scenes to answer your prayers." So a lot of times, and I'll speak for myself, and I'm gonna speak for all of us, because a lot of people are alike. A lot of times, we get frustrated because we think God isn't answering our prayers, but he's already a lot of times put the wheels in motion to have that prayer come into fruition. We just have to be patient and wait on it. So when those two prayers were answered yesterday for something to happen yesterday, and they did, it just reminded me, where I can hear God saying to me, it's like, just chill out, I got you, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just chill out. Sometimes for our prayers to be answered on a larger scale, in most cases, it takes a lot more pieces behind the scenes to be moved. We just have to wait and be patient. Let God do what he's doing. So I just felt comfort in knowing that he's still answering my prayers, even though I can't see it all the time. Man, that was dope yesterday. I'm telling you, because those short prayers being answered just gave me revelation that he's answering the longer prayers. I just thought that was dope, and I just wanted to share it because somebody, somewhere, or somebody's in many different places are waiting on God to answer prayers, and he's already answering them. We just don't. Time to go get you a golden tick.